Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, aka Jasmine, and I hope that everyone is doing well today. I wanted to come to all of you with an important message regarding to spiritual bullying. So, in the spiritual community, there are a lot of people who tend to be spiritual bullies. Let's be honest, like they have the tendency to try to manipulate people into believing in what they want them to believe, and they don't want you to have like your own thoughts or opinions, and they try to gaslight you and make it seem as though your version of spirituality isn't the best route, and that they always want you to consider their path or their version of spirituality and look at them as if they're God or a God. And they want to be very argumentative with you and very illogical and irrational at times. But to be honest, I felt like I had went through that recently, and I wanted to give just a pretty much like a message of encouragement, so that if you run across any of this type of stuff where you feel like you're almost like coerced, or well, I wouldn't say necessarily coerced, but in some cases, like how would I say it, manipulated, as I mentioned before, into doing something that you don't want to do, to show your dedication to the Most High, the Creator, or God, or divine spirit, however you want to put it. But yeah, it's real out here. People are really crazy. People are very demanding, and they want to be God, themselves. And it's starting to get a little bit out of hand. Actually, it's very much out of hand. And this happens in a lot of different sectors or different sets of the spiritual community, whether if it's Wicca or Santeria or voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, the church. It's crazy, but let's go. Let's tap into the message that Spirit has for us right now. Okay, so first message that Spirit has for us today is: the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And this is the Moonology deck, by the way. So, yes, let's see. Also, we have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. So, and I'll do one more. We have A Time to Give Rather Than Take, new moon in Virgo. Oh, wow. So I'm getting a lot of Virgo energy is coming in. Actually, let's keep pulling. Let's do 6 cards. And it's funny because the number 6 represents the number for the lovers. And interestingly enough, my birthday is May 6th. I'm a Taurus. So, wow. Yeah, that's definitely represent the lovers, especially in Tarot, the lovers card. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Okay. And then we have It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Absolutely. And the other message we have is What Do You Need to Release, waning moon. So this is very interesting. And what's funny enough, at the bottom of the deck, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. This could also, as I'm thinking about it, represent maybe a climax is going to happen when it comes to, maybe you may have to face off with some type of spiritual leader, let them know, hey, I have my own thoughts and opinions, and I express my spirituality how I want to. You're not God, you don't, or the Most High, or the Creator, the Divine. You don't run anything in my life. Like, I have my own voice, and it may get a little bit climatic. It may get a little, fiery. Hey, but you have to do what you have to do. I'm not saying choose a volatile approach, but you may have to tap into that fiery energy. And at the bottom, at the top of the deck, we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So yeah, like, you have to work. It's all, I've noticed that's a recurring theme about what do you need to release. Like, releasing negativity, understanding that you're good enough, understanding that you already have the answers, and it's a time to give rather than take, bring love into the situation, and yeah, you are good enough. So it's all about you learning how to, number one, trust your intuition with the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, you already have the answers. You have to tap into that analytical, logical side, and also tap into your intuition as well. Not only use your brain, but also your intuition. So this is very important. Make sure your crown and brow chakras are, pretty much grounded, and, it actually make sure all your chakras are aligned, so that you can be able to be balanced enough to know, exactly where you stand in this world, your purpose, and to ensure that no one is taking your peace and happiness away from you. Okay. And then you are good enough with the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Don't let anyone discourage you or make you feel like you're not good enough, because you are. You're damn good, to be honest. You're absolutely perfect the way you are, but we all can use areas of improvement. But what I mean by you're perfect the way you are is that you have to accept how you were created by the Most High, or the Creator. Just the fact that you are a force to be reckoned with. Like, you're great. Like, we all can afford to do a little bit of healing here and there, or a lot of healing, but you have to accept who you are. Like, don't try to change things for other people. Change for yourself if that's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you are good enough. Like, you were created how God, or the Most High, or the Creator wanted you to be. So, yes, we're human. We have flaws. Some of us are light workers, empaths, however you want to label yourself, shamans, root workers, whatever. But at the end of the day, you still have human qualities. You're still human. You're in the flesh. So you're not above anyone else. But at the same time, you are good enough. Don't tear yourself down. Like, yes, we all have our moments and flaws, but do remember that you are good enough. Do not let anyone come in and try to discourage you. And you know what's best for you and what you need to work on. So let that, simmer. Ponder on that. So a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. This could be also, when I look at this card, I'm thinking of not just taking physical, like, gifts or money from people, but in actuality, instead of being a taker, be a giver instead, right? So when it comes, this could be like, give knowledge, give, like, maybe someone a meal or something, like provide meals for people if they're hungry. Like, you could volunteer at a shelter, or you could do this yourself. Like, you could set up I don't know, like maybe a kiosk or like something, like try to do something positive and charitable for the community or something like that. Your best way, even, giving tarot readings and, sound advice and giving people like this sense of hope. Um, it's just saying be more open to giving, like just giving. It could be just your time, your energy to people who really need it, like for healing purposes, for spiritual purposes, for even like become a mentor, become a tutor, become, I don't know, like just someone positive, become a positive force in someone's life and give to people who are in need. Someone may be in a abusive relationship or something, and you could be there to help guide them out of that situation. Like a lot of us are earth angels, especially, I wouldn't even just say in the spiritual community, but also in general. A lot of people are walking around and they are actual earth angels and don't even realize it. So, bring love into the situation. This ties pretty much with a time to give rather than take. So, a lot of people, again, like if you're bringing love and giving, people things that will help them move forward in a positive direction, that goes great together. Like being charitable and also doing stuff from your heart and is genuine and you're giving, loving, you know, um, caring, bringing that beautiful soul, to the masses pretty much. Whether hey, you could do YouTube videos to inspire people, whatever works for you, that's fine. Do whatever you feel in your soul. These are just examples that I'm providing um from my perspective. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So, yes, it is time to release negativity because you don't need any type of negative forces, negative influences, or people with negative attitudes in your life while you're trying to heal and move forward and do what best suits you. I mean, it's not necessary at any point. Like it's pointless really to deal with people who just bring you down emotionally, make you sick, by developing certain illnesses and ailments. And you're wondering, oh, why am I always feeling drained? Because you're giving people your power. And it's time to let that go. It's time to let go bad relationships, let go of bad relationships, whether it be a love situation or romantic situation, however you want to label it, whether it be working at a job that no longer serves you and is a pain in the ass, whether it's dealing with family members who are just not in alignment with you and what your purpose is, and they always say horrible things about you and degrading and belittling and minimizing you. Let all of that go. Let those type of people go in general, okay? And what do you need to release, Wayne and Moon? That's what you have to figure out. It's up to you. You know your situation better than anyone else. And, hey, come up with an action plan to learn how to release all of these things that are just horrible and that are just they don't fit in your life anymore. Like they're like a puzzle piece that does not fit anymore. Like it's like that extra puzzle piece and you're wondering like, whoa, like what is this? This doesn't match. It's like getting a defective like jigsaw puzzle or something with extra pieces and you're like, wait a minute, you know? Yeah, so that's all I have right now. And I'll definitely check in with you all later on in the week, or possibly I'm trying to get some readings out daily, but I would like to say from the bottom of my heart that we are all going through something, and never, ever, ever feel ashamed about what you're going through, because I'm telling you, it's a very arduous journey. It's, excuse me, it's very hard. It's very hard to stay focused at times when there's so much going on in the world. But we managed to do it. We managed to do it as humans, as, you know, however you want to label yourself at, you know, besides being human. If you're a light worker, earth angel, star seed, whatever, you know, root worker, conjure woman, I don't know. But at the end of the day, again, we're still living a human experience. We still have feelings. We still have emotions. We still cry. We have pain. You know, we go through the motions, and I'm not about to sit up here and act like I'm above and beyond any and everyone else, because that's a lie. I have my struggles. Trust me. I go through things just like everyone else. Just like everyone else. I have to pray and stay aligned just like everyone else. And trust me, honey, it is not a walk in the park all the time. Healing is hard work. When you have to tap into your shadow self, that could be so hard, but you can do it. I did it, and I'm still doing it, you know. And hey, I'm still here. I'm still hanging on, and I'm still strong. Every day I become stronger and wiser. And I want you to be the same way. You know, all you need is the faith of a mustard seed, and you'll be fine. Until next time, I hope that you I hope that you subscribe and take these messages into consideration, because they are very important. And I'm also applying this knowledge for myself as well, not just for you all who support me, who I look at as my soul tribe. If you're here, you're most likely part of my soul tribe, and you understand the assignment. Okay. So I hope that you all remain in good health, stay blessed, stay in good spirits, you know, positive vibes, you know, good energy, good chi, all that good stuff. So thank you so much for your support. I can't thank you enough. And I hope that you find these messages, you know, that they resonate with you. Okay. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Stay lit, y'all.